But one thing about the Bible is that the Bible, the authorship of the Bible, was given to people to pen those things down so that we can see the way it is. There are mistakes. One thing about God, whatever you have done as a mistake, God will make it there so that others can learn. They came out, brought up. Finally, David was brought in. David was anointed king. And as he was anointed king, the Bible says immediately the Spirit of God departed from Saul, and the Spirit of God departed from Saul, and the Spirit of, and then 10. We now saw Saul immediately. What did he do? He had to put David through a test of humility to be able to know it was God that brought you here. One of the things I've often told people, one of the reasons was that Adam was not normal. Born a normal human being, he did not grow like we grew. He found himself as an adult. Are you getting me now? So he didn't go through these things. A man that does not go through the normal process is a failure. It's a failure. Because wife was pregnant, about to deliver. America says, no problem, leave your wife here. Well, just let me tell you a little about myself. You see, I was so brilliant in primary school. When I started primary 1, immediately they promoted me to primary 6. I graduated, and I just moved to secondary school, GSS 1. I just did GSS 1, I got to GSS 5 immediately. Medical school, can't believe. I was so brilliant. I spent only 2 years there, and I was made a doctor. Will you leave your wife? What will you say? You say, doctor, please, I've got my wife. Let us speak something in the car. You will drive your wife off because you know that this one has not gone through the process. It's a killer. Anybody that does not go through the process will damage the system. That was it. That was what happened to Saul. He could not obey simple instructions. So God had to take David through trainings. Workers in training, School of Disciples, Bible College, there are trainings you need to go through. Not to go through to obtain certificate, but to go through with your heart to understand God. And apart from that, you have to also have some self-examination to go through your life. The greater level you get to, somebody said there are greater devils. Oh God. May the Lord help us. And Goliath came. God had trained him up. Goliath for 40 days and 40 nights he was terrorizing the children of Israel. And they took his sheep and left the sheep with some sheep keepers. Keep my sheep. Who did you leave the sheep for? He made a provision for it. That is why when we are really going more by 1 Samuel 22:23, when Saul was pursuing David, because David knew what it is